Greetings, you glorious chaos gremlins. I am Chip Nutley, your anchor for WNUT News, where we fling the wildest stories like a monkey with a slingshot. Tonight, we're diving headfirst into a tale so unhinged it makes the fever dream look like a tax form. A Pine Hollow hunter was obliterated by a gang of meth-crazed squirrels who've apparently unionized into a furry cartel. I'm capped to 7 nut puns by my producer, who's currently hiding under the desk, so let's scamper into this nut-tastrophe. At the witching hour of 6:47 a.m., a pair of hungover birdwatchers in Pine Forest tripped over the remains of 42-year-old Bucky Tanner, local yokel camo thong evangelist who had once arm wrestled a badger over a gas station burrito. Bucky was found looking like he had been tossed into a blender set to squirrel apocalypse. Sheriff Wanda Pecan, who's already trademarked her catchphrase, nuts to crime, for her upcoming energy drink line, described the scene as, quote, a furry rave gone full Thunderdome with acorn confetti. Okay, folks, look, we got to get real for just a second. You need to brace yourself because these squirrels aren't just your average squirrels. They're not just your average backyard nut hoarders. These fuzzy felons snorted a metric ton of methamphetamine from a derelict RV that doubled as a meth lab in a haunted Airbnb. The result, a squirrel cartel with the vibes of a Red Bull-sponsored death cult and teeth sharper than a TikTok influencer's contour. They're calling themselves the Acorn Anarchists. To break this down, we've got Dr. Hazel Scurry, wildlife expert and part-time squirrel exorcist, live via Zoom. Doc, what's got these rodents acting like furry Pablo Escobars?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. So, listen, Chip, these squirrels are on a meth-fueled power trip. Their hearts are beating like a dubstep drop at a monster truck rally. Their chitters sound like death metal album played backwards. And hey, they're chewing through reality itself. I saw a backflip onto a drone, hijack it, drop acorn grenades on a picnic. Bucky, he was just wide-eyed meat smoothie to these turbocharged tree rats.
Okay, meat smoothie. I'm retiring to write squirrel horror novels after this. Folks, this is tragic. Bucky's family is knitting memorial socks, and Pine Hollow's canceled its Squirrel Appreciation Parade, which was just a guy in a squirrel costume handing out expired yogurt. Local doomsday prepper Nutmeg Jones, who's selling anti-squirrel bunkers on Craigslist, had this to say while fending off an acorn airstrike. Nutmeg?
Hey, these squirrels are just the daggum antichrist fur babies, buddy. I saw one do a 720 kickback flip, steal my hair fryer, and scream, "Viva la nut pollution!" I'm building a moat of hot sauce, praying to the ghost of Davy Crockett.
Oh, I think they're coming for me next. Sheriff Pecan's fighting back with traps baited with artisanal truffle-infused almond paste and limited edition oat milk lattes. Turns out these squirrels are vegan warlords. They've also hired a rogue eagle named Tony Beak Daddy to drop kick the squirrels into next week. Legal charges, I'm betting on squirrel genocide with an intent to boogie. You gotta love it. Well, as this spirals into a nutpocalypse, next up is your smart fridge rotting squirrel fan fiction? The answer might curdle your milk. This is Chip Nutley signing off for WNUT News. Burn your bird seed, board up your snack drawers, and if a squirrel offers you a toke, run.
Bundle up, everybody. Roll the intro.
We got no shame, just pillows and pride. We built this empire while things hide. It's blanket for chronicles. It's blanket for chronicles. Four grown men in a blanket fort, but not in that way. It's strictly platonic and nothing else. Just four friends hanging out together, but never crossing the line. It's blanket for chronicles. Oh, 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 oh. It's blanket for chronicles. Oh, oh, oh. It's blanket for chronicles.
What is up, everybody? This is Blanket Fort Chronicles. This is our first episode of season 2. A couple things have happened. Well, one, we're back into doing this, so that's pretty cool.
That's one thing that's happened.
Yeah, so we have some stuff that we've got to take care of. We got to explain why we stopped last year, and so we'll get into that. We'll let you know why season 1 did endly erupted, and
enough said. Moving on to point 2.
So it did. It did.
Nice.
It ended. So last year we'll get into that for a second. But first of all, thank you so much for joining us. We are doing something pretty awesome this first special episode. So can you pull that up, Kevin? What we got over there? We have something extremely special. This is real. We're giving this away. Where we at? Okay.
All right.
This, if you've been following our social medias, this is our Blanket Fort survival kit.
Yes.
Yep.
And so we've got trail mix. We've got like beef jerky in here. We've got Bubba's Gold Bond. Josh Todd said, "Who built the Legos?" Diana Gross, hey, how are you doing, Diana? It's good to see you. We've got these super awesome Blanket Fort Chronicles mugs. Yeah, I don't know what cameras we're looking at. Yeah, right there.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, there it is. Yeah, you get that. You get a blanket. You get, you get these like Lonnie's. I don't know if you have these. They're pretty amazing. They're great.
Those are good.
So you can win this. You can win this today. We're picking a winner today. How do we do that, Bob? Well, here's how you do this. All you have to do, one, you got to be following. You got to follow our social media. That's the first thing.
Yep.
The second thing is you got to get in the comments right now. Hello, Lindsay. How you doing? We got to get in the comments.
Lindsay.
And type in the comments, "I will survive." I will survive. If you type that in the comments that says, "Hey, I want to be entered into this drawing," we're going to draw at the end of the episode. You got to be present to win. We'll get with you then and figure out how to get it to you. But comment in the comments, "I will survive." We'll kind of go back and talk about this a couple times throughout the episode and take it from there. So let's get that out of the way. Awesome. So it feels pretty good. I mean, we got first of all, new set.
Yes.
Looks pretty awesome.
Love the set.
Much better.
It looks pretty awesome. We put a lot of work into it. And with that
We
set,
all kind of got the big head.
we all did kind of get the big head. What we are going to do, though, let me see. We're going to go ahead and, if I can get this to work, I'm going to go ahead and bring this up. We're going to talk about BKP Studio because that is one of our sponsors.
Hey.
So are you tired of recording in your mom's basement next to the water heater and her emotional support parakeet? Come to BKP Studio where your sound goes from meh to grandma, baby.
Already.
I know, right? Are you laying down your first mixtape, tracking your podcast about conspiracy loving alpacas, or do you just need someone who actually knows what all the knobs and buttons do? BKP Studio has you covered. We've got cables. Listen, we've got cables you didn't even know existed, and they work.
True.
Most of them do. Industry gear, pro-level engineers, vibes so good that even your off-key cousin Chad will sound like Adele's cooler twin, Chadell.
Chadell.
Chadell. BKB Studio, where creativity meets opportunity. And occasionally snacks. Book your session today before your demo turns into a demolition. Okay? So
nice.
BKB Studio is one of our
Great guys.
sponsors. But yeah, let's get into the nitty gritty because I've heard of him.
Yeah.
He's a pretty cool dude. We do want to get into, like I said, we got the giveaway and everything. We're glad to be on here. I did sponsor myself, Austin, but to be fair, BKB Studio. BKB
Bold strategy.
It was a bold strategy. And what we got to, listen, we got a special guest here today. We got my nephew, Gabe Jabril. He is going to be taking down these names. I will survive. Anybody that's on there,
We're going to surprise somebody.
write their names down. We're going to put it in a drawing. And go from there. So awesome. Yeah, let's go. So back
Did Courtney comment, "I will survive" with a goat?
Is that a goat? What
goat?
is that?
That is a
It might be a tiger.
it's either a tiger or a tiger.
I think it is a tiger.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, Eye of the Tiger. I will say. Nice.
That's okay.
Wait a minute.
I'm so confused.
Two totally different songs.
I know.
Two totally.
Everybody went
It
with
is
it.
a tiger. It said it's a tiger.
I will survive.
Austin says something smells fishy. That's amazing. Okay, so yeah, let's talk about why we stopped. So obviously, there's a couple things that we're doing differently this go around. Season 1, we did it once a month. We did it on the first Monday of the month. And we
On
did
YouTube.
Yeah,
No.
on YouTube. Not really, but here's something now. Yes, we are streaming right now on YouTube as well.
yeah.
And so you can join the chat in YouTube, you can join the chat in Facebook, and we get all of it. We can talk to you and go from there. Austin says Wonderwall. We're probably going to bring it back. We'll have to bring it back. Jonathan, we know you're going to survive, buddy. We know that you are. What was it, Gloria? What was her name? Gloria.
Estefan?
No, not. No, who's the person that sings? Somebody in the comments type in who sang "I Will Survive." I think it was Gloria something.
Gloria Knight?
No.
No.
Wait, am I onto something there? Is that a person? Is that a?
That's a person. That is a person. but
It's stage name.
we are live on radio. So looking back at last year, so we were doing the Gaynor. Yeah, it was a Gaynor. What?
Gloria Gaynor?
Gloria Gaynor. Okay, so I was, and Jonathan, of course you knew.
Okay, so
Gloria Gaynor.
I'm done.
Streaming
That's
out on X. So yeah, back to last year. Last year we did 1 month. This year we are doing 10 episodes, every week. Every Monday for 10 straight weeks. We are going to have guests back on. We decided just to do ourselves in this first episode just to kind of explain what happened last year. So without getting depressing and everything, we I don't really know.
Gosh, the tension in the room.
I don't really know how to say it, but last year was pretty hard, and when it got to this time of the year, my sister had passed away from brain cancer, and I had surgeries, and I was kind of in this. I had to look out for my mental health, and so I was doing a lot, and this was one of the few things that brought me a lot of joy, but it was a lot of work that was kind of going into it. So we decided, hey, let's take a break for a minute. Let me kind of get myself under control, because I was spiraling pretty bad. And but I'm in a good place now, much better place. Obviously, I'm right here on the Blanket Fort Chronicles set, the real set. Did you see this behind us? Look at this right here. Look how awesome this is. We got Funko Pops.
fantastic.
We got some memorabilia. We got Drake. Remember Drake from last year? Mm-hmm. So we got our new set.
Bubba, look.
Bub, did you see that?
It's a squirrel.
What is it?
That's the squirrel.
It's the inspiration.
There it is.
Yes.
Beautiful.
So yeah, I Will Survive by Adele. I think Adele did. If Adele sang it, she would have sang it way better. No offense to Gloria Gaynor. Hey,
hot
Kyle
take.
Clark. Kyle Clark has joined the chat. Love you, Kyle. You looking good in that profile pic over there, bro. I like it.
But let's be real. If we were going to talk about somebody singing that song and just absolutely singing it, Kelly Clarkson.
Kelly Clarkson kills anything that
Yeah, she
Kelly
would
Clarkson
kill it.
sing.
100%.
She in a good way.
Yes.
She is stupid good.
It's disturbing.
Yes, it is. It's not Disturbed though. That's a different band.
I bet she could sing their songs too.
I bet she could too.
That would be amazing.
It would. I would love to hear
Like her cover of their cover of Sound of Silence.
The entire album of covers.
Yeah, she's just got to cover what they've covered. Though. Not
Oh
their
my
actual
God, the
song.
Blanket Fort
Yes.
covers.
Yes.
Oh,
Covers.
Wow. There it
Covers.
is. We're gonna
New
which
segment.
brings
We
us
got
to
it.
our next thing. Yeah, this year we're gonna actually put out an album. We're putting out a 2-disc CD.
Available on Columbia House.
And it's called Under the Covers, and it's where we are covering other songs. We're covering songs that other people sing that aren't ours. So yeah, so that's pretty much where we were. This is where we're at now. We're in a much better. Jonathan, keep it under wraps. Keep it under wraps. Okay. And also, here's another thing. I'm sure you heard that chuckle. We do have Chad. So Chad from last year is not the same Chad. It's a different Chad, but still Chad. And Chad is producing right now. And I'm pretty sure you can hear Chad. So Chad, say something. Yeah. She's not talking.
Hello.
Oh, there she is. Okay. If you guys can hear Chad, put some fire emojis in the chat. Say, we hear you, Chad. We love you, Chad.
Can it be like Chad 1 and Chad 2, like thing 1, thing 2?
It can't. We're gonna get them shirts. There is gonna be a DVD set, Austin. So that's kind of where we're at, and this is kind of where that's where we were. This is where we are today, and so that's it. So I'm just glad to be here. I'm glad to be back. Glad to be with you guys.
Yes.
It's been way too long.
It has. We don't really get a chance to hang out as much as I would like to, but but it's pretty cool just to get together and to have you guys there. Chris and Misty Fraley. I don't know if it's Chris or Misty, but went hard with those fire emojis. There we go.
Chad sounds like a talker.
Let me tell you, Chad is definitely a talker.
And her mini Chad is a talker.
Yeah, her mini Chad is. She's by herself in my studio right now, and I'm scared to death. So, again, if you want to be in the drawing for this giveaway tonight, make sure you type in the chat. Type in the chat. We need to stop talking about chat. I will survive. I will survive, and you can be in that drawing. You can be entered into that drawing.
Good job.
That's what we're going to do.
Yes.
So, so that's pretty much where we're at right now. Let's go ahead and we need to go ahead and kick it to another ad. Bubba, if you want to take that.
Yeah.
We obviously I know you guys are like, hey, we sold out. Yeah, we did. We sold out. So we've got sponsors now, and that's how we pay the bills. So, go ahead, Bubba.
Tired of your baby looking tired? Are those milk-drunk frowns lines making your newborn look like a grumpy little grandpa? Introducing Baby Botox. That's right, the world's first pediatric... Jesus, I can't speak. Pediatrician-approved wrinkle relaxer for babies. Whether it's colic creases, stroller stress lines, or just too many sleepless nights, Baby Botox smooths... Let's restart. No. Okay. From here, Baby Botox smooths those tiny foreheads for that fresh out of the womb glow. Take it to me. Take it from me. I'm done. We'll do it live. Okay. Safe, non-toxic, and totally over the top because your baby's face deserves to be wrinkle-free, even if he can't hold his own head up yet. This product is not FDA approved. May cause excessive adorableness, influencer contracts, and unsolicited modeling gigs. Use only if your baby insists on looking flawless. Baby Botox, because it's never too early to be picture perfect.
Thank you very much for that.
And the other side effects apparently are stuttering and Tourette's.
Okay, just so we're aware. Bubba has not seen that ad. In fact, that's the first time that everybody's seen the ad. I did create the ads for them, so they've got some more ads going on later in the night, and we're going to give shout outs to them. But yes, all right, guys, listen, we talked about
way
this.
harder than you think.
We talked about we did talk about this some hot takes.
Hot takes.
We're going to do some hot takes, and we want you guys to get involved. Bubba has been in the gold. Listen, Bubba had a migraine today and was like, "Hey, I need some."
No. Not a migraine.
No, not a migraine.
You didn't have a migraine.
No.
Let's just say the day that happened.
Power.
Yes.
Yeah, I needed that special DC power today. It was hot, dude.
That's amazing.
Speaking of hot takes.
We got, Dirty Ducky's up in the house.
Has Bubba been in the gold bonder?
Yes, I said yes. Poor Bubba, yes.
Lindsay said, today, Junior.
I saw Levi Moffitt up in the chat. Is he still in here? Was I crazy?
Yeah, Moffitt.
There he is. Okay. Awesome. Good to see you, Levi. I mean, I don't see you, but I know that you see us. So it's good that you see me, Levi. I'm glad that we could do that. So,
thanks for looking at me.
Yes, thanks for looking.
Well, I can't see you.
But hot takes.
Oh, that's not creepy
hot
at all.
takes.
Hot takes.
So what is it about?
We got a couple hot takes that we're going to bring to the table. And we're going to kind of discuss those. If you guys have any hot takes or you have any opinions in the chat, be sure to put it in the chat because we want to hear what you have to say. So who had
Oh, I'm going to start this because it's time to get canceled.
Oh Lord,
Let's go.
we
Episode 1.
just started back.
Episode 1.
Here we go.
Season 2.
Are you ready?
Ready?
Gentle parenting is just surrendering to tiny terrorists.
Oh God, yeah. Yeah.
The silence.
It's true. Yes, it is. Yeah. I'm not endorsing one way or another, but I will say is sometimes if you have a tiny terrorist, which I do, sometimes you just gotta you just give up a little bit. I mean, a part of you just dies a little bit. You're just like, I don't know what to do. So yeah. So it's like, look, if you want to jump off the table, dude, then. So we were talking about that today because we're talking about going on a trip, like a plane trip. And they were like, well, what are we going to do with Belle? Because look, Belle, the last time we went to a Mexican restaurant, she was like, I don't want to wear clothes anymore.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, and you can't argue with her because she's just going to scream.
I get it.
Yeah. And so she just takes off all of her clothes, every bit of it, and she's not going to sit there. She's running around. She's running around like talking to strangers. She loves to talk to strangers, and she's literally in her diaper. Like she doesn't care. So she's a lot like me. But we were talking about that going on a plane, and we're like, dude, we're gonna have to strap her down.
At one point, she got a service tray. She's going around the tables. What can I get you, sweetie? Can we get a peanut?
You better give her some of that special juice.
Yeah.
That perfectly describes Charlie to a T. And Courtney kind of gets on to me because she's like, "Hey, let's go out to a restaurant or something." I'm like, "Not with the kids."
Yeah,
100% not with the kids.
Leave them home, okay?
It stresses me out.
I get that more. Just say, all right, let's just go pick food up and bring it home.
Yes,
let's just do that.
Yeah.
So
just pick your battles. 100%.
I really didn't think it was going to go that well. But
no, that was a good one.
Because I'm Gen X. We believe in beating people, but that's a whole different conversation. Actually, let me rephrase that. We believe in getting beat. We believe in getting beat.
I will say my youngest, she will beat me. So I'm scared to death of her a little bit, and I'm joking, but I'm not really joking. No. If you know Belle, you know. If you know, you know. So yeah, what do we got? Has anybody else got another one?
Gentle parenting is for gentle children. I don't know none of those kids.
I don't know. I don't have gentle children. I've got one gentle child, and she's very sweet.
Yeah, but she's also older, and she knows better.
She's 7, and she's more mature than I am.
Yes.
So that is.
And she's smarter than
she doesn't make fart jokes.
Oh yeah, but yes, I can't. I love that about her. Like she is such a girly girl, and she's so by the books. But man, she loves.
That sounds like Kels to a T.
Yeah. Like she's like every bit of Kels, but she is totally me. Like she just has that. Like she laughs at farts, and I love that.
What was it? Charlie and her were playing, and then Charlie poked her butt, and they just said butt. They just were cackling the whole time.
Yes.
I'm gonna touch the butt.
I'm gonna touch the butt.
That's awesome.
You need another one? I can give you another hot take.
Give me
I've got another one. I've got another one.
Go for it.
Screen time limits are for people without kids.
Oh, that's 100%.
Yeah, I feel like
100%.
I feel like most people. Now, don't get me wrong. Like kind of what we discussed the other day is we do set boundaries on screen time.
Yeah,
but if she's being just unruly.
Quiet?
Yeah.
Oh no,
not quiet. Opposite of that.
If she's being quiet, just leave her.
It's I look to my left. The dishes are over the sink line, and I look and there's a room full of laundry.
Yeah.
It's like tangled, and then I just go off and just do what I gotta do. And then I'm good. So it's it depends on the context and the situation.
That's like tangled.
I have a speed key on my remote for tangled.
And here's the truth. Here's the truth. Everybody's got an opinion on it, and a lot of people have strong opinions on it, right? So, here's what I say: you got to do you, boo boo. You got to do what's right for you, right?
That's right.
Here's what I know. I know that if I don't distract Lyra, dude, she drinks out of the toilet. That's
and eats cat food.
And eats cat food.
Yeah.
And dunks cat food in the toilet.
Yes.
And then eats
cereal.
She does. Cereal. But let me tell you something. Her immune system is like,
Oh, yeah.
dude,
Top
it's
notch.
top notch. It doesn't get
She'll
better.
survive a zombie apocalypse.
Yes.
She is the last of us.
I'm convinced you guys are raising Gen X .2,
Well-
or like version 2.
Version 2. I'm
yeah.
There's no chill. in
I'm a
that
millennial, but I think
generation.
I'm more on the
Yeah.
Gen X side because I was born in '89. I was an '80s baby, so I had like 4 months in the '80s, and like we rocked it out.
Yeah, those 4 months were lit.
on fire.
In the words of Billy Idol, it's a nice day for a white wedding, and that I don't know. That doesn't. It doesn't.
Okay.
It's Frank Ocean. So, it is. So all right, what do we got? Another hot take.
Oh my gosh, I'm reading this
What do you
comment.
got? What do we got? Diane. My
Diane.
boys got to whooping every morning before school. You know
You know they're going to be bad.
they got pre-whipped.
That's amazing. That is
Like,
amazing.
I already know about it. Before noon today, it's happening.
That is awesome.
Yes.
Hey, Chad, we just lost our TV screen in there. I'm sure that has something to do with my little terrorist child.
know how to fix it.
All right, so
Remove the terrorist.
if you could remove the terrorist from the control room, that'd be great. There's a splitter that's right next to your leg. Just make sure that that's plugged in. And you're
Did you
good.
see Lindsay?
What'd she say?
She said, while I was pregnant with the first kid, I said no screen time. Now that dang iPad goes everywhere with us. We're just surviving at this point.
Straight up, there it was.
Amen.
We got it back. We got it back,
Amen.
Chad.
Look at there.
Yes. Yes.
Perfect.
Yeah, and that's what it is, and that brings us back to our topic today. Like, I will survive, and you got to do what it takes to survive. And sometimes it's like you give that kid an iPad, and you survive. You do you, boo boo.
Well, you gotta look at the big picture in that. Is this battle worth facing right now? You know, that's my perception on the matter.
Well,
but
here's something that like, because I was thinking about that, and this is kind of a little bit deep. We're gonna get a little bit deep with you tonight, if that's okay. Yeah, just a little bit, because I was at Cracker Barrel, and just
this is already a deep story.
Any deep story starts
at Cracker Barrel.
at Cracker Barrel.
The crack of
right?
dawn.
Especially since they got the whole campfire menu on there now, so that's pretty cool. But you know, like my oldest.
Hashtag not sponsored.
My oldest, Harper, like we were playing with the pegs, right?
Yeah.
And so, you know, she's doing it, and she's like consistently getting like 3, you know. And it's like a pretty hard game, right?
Yeah.
So I did it and I got 1. Well, then she was like, okay, all right, now it's possible. We're gonna do this, right? So she goes in there and she's, you know, playing with it, and then like she gets down to 3 and runs out of moves. So then I see her like, kind of like goes off the side and then like, and then she comes back and she goes, oh, and then she goes, look, I got 1. And I'm like, oh, that's great. You know, and I'm like, okay, here's a moment, you know, like I could make a big deal about it, you know, but also I'm not going to praise you for cheating, you know. So I was just like, I saw you cheat. And she was like immediately like, oh, okay. But then I said, but why don't you come over here and let me show you how to do it. And then I showed her how to do it, you know, like showed her the right way. And I think, I think you're right, because there are times where it's like you got to do that, and then there are times that it's just not worth like making a huge stink about something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But keeping it a teachable moment.
Yeah.
So what is it? What do we got?
I completely misplayed the way you were going with that.
Pick your battles. Let's see. Yes, you do have to pick your battles. My grown
I
adult
seen
child.
this thing.
Are you talking about Jonathan Mariah?
Yes.
I don't even know who this was, but this guy was talking about
Which one do I want to name?
how his daughter like showed him a picture that she drew, you know.
Yeah.
And the first thing I want to do is be like, "Oh, I love it. It's beautiful, babe." You know?
Yeah, yeah.
But he's like, "That's the last thing I'm going to tell her." And
Yeah.
I'm like, "What are you going to say?" He's like, "I'm going to tell her it sucks."
This is dog water.
This is the worst picture I've ever seen in my life. No, he's going to be like, "What do you think about it?
Yeah.
How do you feel?"
Yeah.
And she's like, if she says she loves it, it's beautiful, then I'm going to
Yeah.
say, "That's right, it is." But don't let her like external validation mean more than what she feels. So
Yeah.
I thought that was
Yeah.
really
You know
cool.
what the,
That's actually- that's
you know
really
what the
good.
translation of that is?
No.
I don't know if that's a tiger or a fire truck, and I'm not about to step in that puddle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how does it make you feel?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Tell me about it. Well, you see, this is the tiger. Yes, it is.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Yes, it is.
And that goes back. I mean, even as adults, we seek that external validation as well from others.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it
Actually,
never-
probably now more than ever.
It never stops. We just got a whole lot louder.
I feel
noticed
like
that
there's
too.
a bell involved.
Yeah, there is a bell
my
involved.
goodness.
Also, hey Chad, is my child in there messing with the master fader and the in the control room? Okay,
Okay, 'cause
can
we
you
are
just make sure
hot.
to put that back to Unity? Can you put that to 0? Thank you, sir. Yeah. She's,
It got even louder.
and
Okay,
she's
nice.
still messing with it.
All
so.
right.
that's what we were talking about with this. So, holy cow!
I need to know.
Yeah, okay, Gabe's on his way.
Gabe's gonna save us. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So
Back to normal.
and Chad,
That was an adventure.
Did every single bar on the entire soundboard.
nice. Every single bar.
Every single one.
So let's go ahead and let's do one more hot take. If you got one in the comments, drop it in the comments. Let's see that. I would love to hear what you got, Jonathan, on the King of Facebook and Broadway World. Yes.
I think I lost you in my ears.
Me? Check. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix
Super
that.
low now.
Oh, he's lower.
I'm gonna.
I didn't know if they could hear us.
All right, so who else? You got a hot take, Kramer?
Not the top of the dome. No.
Come on.
Well, we can go off the hot takes we were discussing earlier about breakfast.
Well, that was what happened. That was the argument on.
It's not really a hot take. It's just more of a. I mean, waffles are clearly the best.
No.
See, that's why it's a hot take.
live.
Absolutely not.
Because you're on French toast. I'm team waffle. He's team pancake.
Yes.
So yeah, were you in here?
I said I'm overstimulated.
So
You should have heard what was in our ears.
bad.
It does sound bad. Hang on a second. We're working on that. Let me see
Yes,
something.
Bobby's going
I'll
to
tell you what. I'm going to be right back. You guys.
We're going to argue about
But
pancakes.
talk quietly because I think it's like really loud on there. Bell is
It's
in
really loud on
production.
their end.
guys, let us know if we're like super loud and we need to tone it down.
Anyone other than Austin, I don't trust him.
Yes, anybody besides Austin, please. That'd be fantastic.
Somebody says muffled.
Yeah, Josh. Grinch said muffled.
Muffled? Okay.
What in the world
Excuse
just
me.
happened?
Pardon me.
Yeah,
It's better, kind of. Okay,
me.
so just
Pardon
kind
me.
of speak at a moderate volume.
Well, Bobby's going to go fix that. So while he's fixing that, though, let's have this discussion.
Gladly.
Because-
About the French toast?
Yeah, and about how French toast is number 3 on the list at best.
Number one. Mm-hmm.
No, absolutely not. It is not number 1.
Right.
And Kramer can't put it at number 2. Because you can't put waffles at number 1, then put pancakes at 3, because you can make waffles and pancakes with the same stuff.
I'm just saying. You put them both
It's
in an
perfect because it
octagon.
goes in between it, and then they just kind of
3 minutes later.
One and three
you
make
can
2.
eat all 3 of them together. I'm not saying you
Well, that would
can't.
solve the whole debate, wouldn't it?
What's your wife doing right now? Can she make food?
Like a bad radio station.
I don't know why we got all these stupid chairs. You remember the cartoon? Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Oh, sorry. Coming through.
All right, everybody. Is that
I love
better
my
now?
waffles.
Are we
Number
better?
one. Josh says waffles.
Pancakes are superior.
Thank you, Austin.
Awesome.
Thank you. But again, now on a less serious note, but serious note, you cannot put waffles at number 1 and then put pancakes at number 3.
It's America. I can do whatever I want.
They're made from the same thing.
It is America. We can.
They're made from the same thing. But I will say this:
Okay, it's good.
I don't want crust on my pancake.
Dude, I would love
Lindsay
crust
says it's
on my
good?
pancake.
Lindsay, it's good. That's
What is
better.
wrong
Thank you,
with
Katie.
you?
You gotta have a
Thanks for
crispy
joining us.
element to it.
No.
You know, in some capacity.
Okay, hold
For
on.
me,
Okay. Crystal Lum said, I put extra eggs in my waffles the other day. I mixed waffles and cinnamon cornbread. And
oh my god.
hold up.
Okay.
All right, I don't have to have
Yeah,
pancakes
we
anymore.
might have a winner. That
That might
sounds
go
phenomenal.
number 0 on my list, which is
They're
better
from
than
the
1.
same box.
Yeah, exactly. That's my point. Waffles and pancakes are made from the same batter. That's what I was saying.
Agree to disagree.
No, or just read the box where it tells you how to make pancakes, waffles,
Wait,
or
she's got a
crepes.
point.
What? Wait, did Austin say it was a waffle home? Okay, hot take. Okay. Mariah said hot take.
I think we need to invite Crystal Lum.
I think we do. Crystal, you come to my house.
Hey, we
Please.
Could we have like you do with breakfast for the worship team? Could we get
Oh my god. Perfect.
Yes.
Get a listener involved.
Yes, we need
Podcast.
people to
Austin's logic
Austin,
is
there
pretty
you go.
sound.
Yes,
There's no
that's
house of view. That's true.
But there is. I mean, there's Waffle House, but I don't know where that falls.
There's also a House of Representatives.
Yeah.
So.
Well, there should be a French toast house, but
Yes, should be. But hey, we're gonna go ahead and just cut it right now. Hot takes. If you got any hot takes, if you got any more, put them in there because we still want to see it. We'd love to hear that. Right now, we're gonna go ahead and cut over to a new segment. Let's go ahead and make that happen.
Snip, snip, it's Kramer's Cuts. Movie plots and twisted guts. Guess the flick before it's done, cause this recaps off the rails, son.
What's up, everybody? This is Kramer's Cuts. So essentially, this is a segment where we take a specific like genre movie, decade of movie,
Right.
Okay, and I essentially come up with these absurd summaries of these movies, leaving clues, and your guys' jobs is to guess what movie it is.
Okay.
And so this will vary week to week. So sometimes it'll be, just name the movie, or I may even throw in some like name the actor
Okay.
kind of stuff. Okay. Or even name the series, kind of stuff. So,
Okay.
I mean, we'll kind of switch it up week to week.
Sweet.
So this will be cool.
So,
Big Bang
so
Theory.
just to be clear,
Big Teller 3?
we don't know what he's about to say, and so also you don't either. So what we're gonna do is we're also gonna leave a little bit of time in there for you to also guess what movie he's talking about right there.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And some of these are a good mix.
Austin said he thought it was an ad for vasectomy.
Kramer's Cuts.
Oh, that's good. That is good stuff. All right, go for it.
All right. So this genre is 2000s action.
2000s action.
Okay. So
All right.
there's a lot going on in the 2000s action. Okay. So here's your first description. A man with the emotional range of a granite countertop decides to bankrupt terrorists by playing poker so intense that it causes internal bleeding. He spends 70% of the movie making eye contact that could kill a lesser man, and 30% beating people up in a hotel bathroom that looks like an IKEA showroom. At one point, he dies for like 5 seconds because his martini is too spicy. Then he comes back and no one explains it.
I don't think I've seen this movie.
I don't think I've ever seen any movie.
Here we go. Here's the hint.
Okay,
Here's
but hang on. Keep it right there for a second.
Okay,
Let's
okay,
let
I can-
let's let
Let's
it
see
settle. Let's let it
what
settle.
the chat says.
So what say the first line again?
Okay. A man with the emotion.
It is a Titanic.
Titanic.
Okay. Kyle says 007 Casino Royale.
Yeah, I can see that.
Casino
It totally
Royale.
It could be.
Okay.
It could
Good
be.
guess.
Titanic is not. It's a
Titanic
guess.
was.
Titanic is
Mean
a close
Girls.
second.
Mean Girls.
Katie, you don't even go
Oh
here.
my god.
Okay. Give us another hint because I have
Alright.
no idea.
He's got the face of a Calvin Klein model
Forrest Gump. James Bond.
and the trauma of a war documentary. The real villain? Feelings.
Oh my gosh.
What is this movie? Okay.
I could.
This is a
James
good one,
Bond
for
is
real.
James-
anything that
could
comes
be
to
Good
mind.
Will Hunting.
007.
It's not your fault. It's not your fault.
Did your best.
Oh man.
I did my best.
It's a Jason Statham movie where he has injections to stay alive.
That's Crank.
That's Crank.
Yeah, that's
But-
Crank.
Good guess.
Also, it could. Never mind. Iron Man. No. Okay.
Austin's grounded from the chat. I don't know, dude.
So she's saying Crank as well. Lindsay, we already said it wasn't Crank, but thanks for playing.
Yeah, no.
I love you, Lindsay.
Don't take that.
Braveheart, close.
Braveheart. I freaking love it.
Okay, do you have anything else for us on this one?
That is all the hints.
Oh man,
But,
is
okay.
anybody close?
Yes, somebody's already guessed it correctly.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Casino Royale.
Yeah, that's what I would go
Casino Royale?
That's what I was thinking.
It is Casino Royale.
I knew it
Yes.
the whole time. Kyle Clark.
with. Kyle Clark.
There's
Yes.
also
Good
a
job,
bunch of
Kyle.
All right,
games
hey,
of that,
write down
right?
points. Kyle gets Kyle gets 100
Yeah, Kyle
points
was
for
the
that.
first one to it. I saw it. I was watching.
Private Ryan, is it Saving Private Ryan or is it just Private Ryan? Because I think those are two different movies.
That's two different genres. Oh my gosh.
Not
Private
sure.
Ryan.
Okay, The Matrix. Yes. All right.
Yes.
So let's go with the other one.
All right, here's the next one. A stressed out paper pusher finds out he's the chosen one because a magical loom said so. He learns to curve bullets like he's a wizard with a gun privileges.
I know this movie.
And gets trained by a woman who looks like she sleeps with eyeliner and eats bullets for breakfast. The villain, also his dad, but also maybe the loom. Honestly unclear. He ends the movie by doing parkour through trauma and shooting people in a circle like a depressed Beyblade.
I can see this movie in my mind.
I can see. Also, I hear Belle. I don't know if you guys can hear Belle.
That is amazing.
She's like singing in the background. What?
Wanted?
Okay. Is it Wanted?
It might be.
The Matrix. I love how somebody keeps guessing The Matrix.
And of course, Austin keeps saying Titanic. That's
Well, one time I'm actually going to do Titanic.
Wanted 2. Wanted 2.
Was that the curved when it like?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
that's
Maybe.
yeah,
The curved bullet.
Yeah,
Maybe.
that's
Yeah.
what it is.
Okay.
It is, yes.
It's definitely wanted.
Is it
Digimon.
wanted? Is it
It's
wanted?
wanted.
Harry Potter.
It's
I'm
either
gonna say
Wanted or
Wanted.
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 It is wanted.
Yes.
Either wanted
Okay.
or Waterboy.
Well done, chat.
This one's a little deeper.
Okay.
Because a popular
Titanic.
actor. Yes, it is. That's Titanic.
It's deeper.
Yes. It is. It's
in the
way-
ocean.
Gate. Oh, sorry,
Ocean.
too soon.
Huh?
Who gets the point?
Oh, who said Wanted
There
first?
were like 2 or 3 people that
Yeah,
said
was it-
wanted
who
pretty
said
quick.
first there?
Here's what we're gonna do. Okay, it's gonna have to be Lindsay. Lindsay gets 100 points.
Wow, Lindsay. Okay.
On it.
Kyle and Josh Todd, they each
Good
get
wrench.
they get 5 points each. And hey, you want these points? Trust me, you want they.
Like whose line is it anyway? Points.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
You need them to survive.
All right.
So,
All right.
all right. Hit me again.
All right. This one's a little deeper, but at the time, A-list actor was in the movie.
Okay.
So, all right. In a dystopia where video games are legally recognized as capital punishment, this person plays a human NPC controlled by a Mountain Dew-fueled teenager who's one bad day away from
was it when-
inventing techno-fascism. There's dubstep, brain chips, Michael C. Hall doing interpretive dance, and enough shaky cam to give your grandmother a panic attack. At one point, a man gets exploded into meat confetti, and no one brings it up again.
I'm telling you, I can't help myself. It's Ready Player One.
It is not.
It's Gamer.
No, that's.
Oh.
Yeah, you're right.
It's
you're right.
Gamer.
See, Ready
Also,
Player
Kyle
One was
Clark said
later.
Gamer.
Forgot about Gamer.
Give him 100 points.
Yeah, you know what?
Give him 100
Yeah.
But
points.
isn't Ready Player One kind
Ready
of
Player One is a phenomenal movie, and it's pretty close
It's
to
on
like
that same
that.
thing, but it was
Yeah.
Ready Player
Kevin
One. I
was
think
so confident. I was just like,
you could have described
Well,
Ready
here's
Player One.
what's
with that.
funny is like we were
2000s action?
well we were talking about Ready
But it
Player One
wasn't-
last night.
2000s. Ready Player One was like 2010s, well into the 2010s.
At
Wasn't
least
it?
10 of them.
Is
Yeah,
that
it's
not
pretty new.
2000?
Not Ready Player One.
No.
Gamer
Is
is.
2010 not in the 2000s?
It is, but that's like saying like 1910 and 1990 are like in the same.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. they're two
No, it's
different.
not like
So when
saying
someone
the
says
same
the
thing.
1900s, what time period do you think of?
Well, here's the thing. If you say the 2000s,
Yeah,
I think
2000
of it
to
in
2010.
so you say the 2010s,
Lindsay gets points.
Yeah,
Give
2010s,
Lindsay-
2020s,
give Lindsay
2030s,
10
and so on.
points.
Yep.
that just sounds dumb.
I know. That's because we're living in the
I don't
2020s.
like culture.
And yes, all of these have been on
Hey,
Titanic.
By the way, we are closer to the year 2050 than we are in 2000.
Yeah, that's nuts to me.
Speaking of nuts. The squirrel. Yeah.
Squirrel.
All right.
So give us one more. Let's do one more then.
All right, here's a good one.
This is fun.
All right. A man who saw his whole family get deleted by mobsters responds the only rational way possible
Titanic.
by turning into a vengeful tank with emotional range of a brick.
A brick.
He booby traps apartments, kills a man with a popsicle stick,
Home Alone.
and fakes his own death. That is so funny because that kind of follows along with Home Alone.
I mean,
Oh my gosh.
So he booby traps apartments, kills a man with a popsicle stick, and fakes his own death twice to send someone a message. His hobby is torture, and his therapist is a glass of bourbon. He is the human embodiment of a monster truck. he is the human. He is the human embodiment of a monster truck commercial narrated by a scream. He doesn't call the cops. He is the final boss of grief.
Oh my gosh.
He is the greatest man to ever live. Like, that's what
It has to be a Chuck. John Black. Is that a movie?
What?
Like Jack Black or John Black? Lampoon's Family Vacation. It's
Totally. His whole family gets deleted.
Missy Jenkins. It is definitely Home Alone. Like it's Macaulay Culkin.
Oh my God.
Macaulay Hogan.
Macaulay Culkin.
Culkin.
Scorpion.
So far, nobody's guessed it yet.
It's not.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I don't.
The Punisher.
School of Rock. Oh my gosh.
Is it the Punisher?
That was a classic, though.
That's a great guess.
That's a very good guess.
John Wick was like, how old is John Wick? The
Lindsay.
first one.
No, John Wick. The first movie came out probably
But
like
he didn't-
2016,
but he didn't think-
17.
he didn't
Rock,
fake his
or Vin
death,
Diesel. It's he didn't mention the word family, but I was gonna say
Fast and Furious.
any of the. You could say honestly, you could just say
Family. And
Fast
then
and Furious, and it could cover at least half of the movies in
2010s.
2010.
Yeah.
20. The Born Identity was that
a
it?
good guess.
Oh,
but
the
The
it's
Born
been-
Identity
those
was in the
classics.
2000s, but it is not the Born Identity.
McCall Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan.
McCall.
So
McCall.
what did you guess?
I said at first
Punisher?
I said
Was it?
Home Alone, then I said the Punisher.
The Punisher. That Punisher sounds.
It does sound
really
like
good to
it.
me.
Pretty dang close.
But it's not it.
No.
Too Fast. Is it Tokyo Drift?
No. It is none of the Fast movies.
Okay, so it's not Speed.
Oh my god.
It's not Speed. No. Has nothing to do with the word fast.
Has any of them guessed it?
No.
It has been said.
Oh, it
It's
has
been said for real.
Yes. It has been said verbally
Verbally.
within this room.
Titanic.
Titanic.
What? No way.
Who said it?
What?
Someone did.
You started it, right?
I don't know.
You were goofing off with Titanic.
This is not Titanic.
That's why I
I'll take
asked.
that.
Who
Give
was
us
next?
the
Go
Born
back.
Supremacy.
Nope.
No, because his family didn't get deleted. He didn't
Oh,
fake
yeah.
his death twice.
Is deleted another word for unalived?
Yes,
It was
unalived.
deleted back in the day. Now it's unalived.
Yeah.
Okay.
Control Alt Delete.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Do I need to say it again?
Yeah. Just
Okay.
give it to us again. All right. And Kyle, listen this time.
All right. A man who saw his whole family get deleted by mobsters responds in the only rational way possible, by turning into a vengeful tank with the emotional range of a brick. He booby traps apartments, kills a man with a popsicle stick, and fakes his own death twice, just to send someone a message. His hobby is torture, and his therapist is a glass of bourbon. He is the human embodiment of a monster truck commercial narrated by a scream.
Is this Denzel?
It's not Denzel.
That's what I was thinking, dude.
Yeah. What's that movie?
Don't overthink it.
Equalizer?
The movie has
The Equalizer.
Bro, those
that's
were
actually a freaking
awesome.
movie. But no,
Max Payne.
that's in the ballpark for sure.
Mad Max.
What in the
No,
world?
there's no. It's not Max. Anything.
It was already said, though.
It's already been said. Yeah, that's the thing.
What are we missing?
I don't remember saying it.
I don't remember saying it either.
It was one of us, right?
Well, it's been said.
me.
We're
And
the
we
ones
said it?
talking.
Yeah, you guys said it. One of you guys
On purpose?
on purpose, intentionally, not just jokingly.
The Punisher is the only one I remember.
Yeah, that's the only one either. So
Someone may have just said it again.
it's Max Payne? The Punisher.
It's the Punisher.
You literally guessed that.
I guessed it.
Well, you guys were having such a great time. I was just like, you know what? Let's just keep this going for a little bit.
He's like, for the
Give
love
Lindsay
of-
another 100 points.
Give her 110 points. It's capitalized.
Yeah, it is capitalized. It's all caps. By the way, if you do type in all caps, if you type in all caps, you do get more points.
Yeah.
And you know what? We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna give Austin 50 points.
Wait, Lindsay did say it earlier?
Yes.
She did? Okay.
did.
I didn't see it, or else I would have acknowledged it. I'm sorry.
We'll give Lindsay a couple more points. We're just gonna. We don't have that many to give out, but we'll at least give her 150 for that one. So
152.
Awesome. 150. All right.
Lindsay says, the Punisher.
The Punisher.
I'm surprised there was not the phonetic clap in between.
The Punisher.
That's what she was doing while she taught me. Listen to me.
All right. But that was Kramer's Cuts, everybody.
Good call.
It was.
Yeah,
Good
that was
job.
fun. That was a good
awesome.
first
Great
time
job.
doing that. Yeah.
That was pretty great. What we're gonna do now, since we don't have a whole lot of time, we're just gonna go ahead and cut it to another segment that we have planned that I'm really excited about,
Yes.
and we're gonna go ahead and roll that.
The place where conspiracies become realities and Bigfoot has a home. broadcast. In the bunker broadcast.
How's...
There we go.
All right. Wake up, sheeple. Listen, so I kind of wanted to start this thing with something that we would all enjoy, right?
Okay.
Something that we like.
Titanic.
But it's got, so here's the deal, man.
We got to get a boat back here.
We're going to talk about Titanic for just a few minutes.
All right,
So here's the deal, man. So anytime I've heard like, when I say this, just don't be like, oh, what are you talking? You know, what are
You've
you
got a
talking
tinfoil
about?
hat on. Keep going.
You know what I'm saying? Because we're talking about some crazy crap right here, for real.
This is about to get real.
So, I thought we would talk about Tennessee football.
Oh.
So, all you Bama fans, don't leave. Stick around because I got a little piece. I got a little piece for Bama as well. But here's the deal, guys. So I done some digging. I just thought this was really freaking interesting, and I wanted to share it with you guys.
Okay, I'm ready.
Tennessee football. We're also going to talk about Chinese zodiac.
Okay.
And their animals, right?
Okay.
The animal signs, right? Do you know what that is? Are we familiar with that?
Yeah,
I'm familiar
the dragon,
with,
the lion, the lizard. Not the lizard, but you know.
Chinese. I'm familiar with Chinese.
The squirrel.
I'm very familiar with orange chicken, beef and broccoli, stir fry.
Oh, dude, crab meat and cheese.
Oh, ragoons?
Yes.
Oh, yes, dude. By the way, the one in Spring City is pretty good.
Oh.
Have you been to it since they opened up again?
No, before I went.
Oh, it's much better, bro.
Oh.
Super, super good.
Okay.
Go Vols.
Okay, so here's the cool thing, man. I've done some digging. I'm like, I just want to see. Okay, so we know, like, for instance, 1794 was the year Tennessee University was established, right?
Right.
Yeah, Junior Nealon sailed the Tennessee River.
So
founded
on
Davy Crockett came up to the Tennessee River on a boat. All right, 1794, which is a tiger year.
Okay.
So here's the deal: every animal has an enemy sign, right? We'll get into that just a little later.
Okay.
But what is the most iconic year for Tennessee football that we all know?
98, obviously.
Yeah,
98 champs, right?
Won the Natty. Yeah.
Yep.
It's a tiger year, dude.
Oh.
98 was another tiger year. So that tells you in a tiger year, Tennessee should do pretty good, according to this, right?
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, well, let's see. What was the last tiger year? It's every 12 years, right? So it loops. The last was 2022. What happened for Tennessee football in 2022?
Hen Hook went off.
I believe somebody was there.
I was there when we beat Alabama.
The freaking Alabama game,
yes.
dude. You beat your rival that you haven't beat in like what, 15 years?
115 years.
So wait.
But it happened in
was that the first time that we beat Bama? Like in forever?
Yeah. Literally like 14 or 15. But it happened in a tiger year. So I'm like, that's weird, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, when was the last tiger year? I wonder what we audited. We should have done pretty good.
The last tiger year.
2010?
2010.
Yeah.
What happened in 2010?
I don't know, but I just did math.
We
Dooley.
were terrible, dude. We went 6-7 that year, right?
Oh, that was
Dooley, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what is the deal? It's a tiger year. We were champs in 98. What happened here? So I'm like, when's Derek Dooley's birthday? He was born in a monkey year.
Oh,
which is the enemy.
Which is the enemy's sign for the tiger, dude.
Which makes so much sense.
So it's like, okay.
That's why he sucks.
Those pants, dude. Those orange
He was born in
pants.
1968, which was a monkey year. So
yeah, he was wearing the pants from 1968.
He was.
Yeah, I'm sure he was.
Like the dang Dumb and Dumber like suit pants.
Yes. So that's the enemy's sign, was the monkey. So then I'm like, okay, well, to me, the best coach that I know of is Philip Former. I'm just curious. When's his birthday? He was born in 1950, which was also another Tiger year, which makes more sense. Tiger coach over a Tiger program.
Yeah.
In a Tiger year.
Okay.
I swear to God, if Tiger Woods gets into this somehow.
Tiger Woods is born in a Tiger. I didn't even look up Tiger Woods.
In 2010, here's another one.
Okay.
We played the LSU Tigers.
Bengals.
And we lost in that game.
No, we almost had it.
Because of this.
No, I think we actually won that game. We did. And when was Katrina?
remember.
When did Hurricane Katrina happen?
04.
Okay, never
Yeah,
mind,
that was
it
early
04.
2000s. Yeah.
It wasn't even
You were
2010.
close.
I was somewhere. There was a Tiger
Hey, it was
involved.
in the 2000s.
Yes, and 2022 we beat the LSU Tigers.
We did.
Yeah, so that works.
That was the kickoff, right? Like right off the bat.
That was like
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm like, dude, this is nuts. So then I thought about Alabama. I'm like, okay. So Alabama University was established in 1831, which is the year of the rabbit. And I'm like, okay, Nick Saban is literally the best coach in college football.
Right.
If this dude is a rabbit, I'm going to lose it. So I look it up, 1951. Can anybody guess what year that is?
Scorpion.
Turkey.
1951.
It's the year of the rabbit, dude. Rabbit coach with a rabbit team is literally one of the best freaking.
Oh.
I'm serious.
So what you're saying is we need to look for a rabbit.
Yes. If we
Wait.
listen,
Our
what I'm
rabbits
saying-
combat with tiger. We got to
No,
find tigers.
monkeys combat with tigers.
No, we're
Right.
saying compatible.
Oh, compatible. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you said combat.
No.
Tigers eat rabbits.
Tigers
That's
eat
right.
rabbits. That is dang
Yeah.
right. And we ate rabbit in 2022 when Saban was still the coach.
That's right.
And I got on that field, and I
Got on that field.
got on that
And
field.
you got it on field. Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, let it
Lindsay
go.
said she's so confused. We love you. And Missy, yes, it is super chaotic and it does make sense, though. It's kind of crazy. It's weird. Yeah. So that's awesome. What was Peyton?
wait,
Hey,
so
what was
what-
Peyton?
Hold up, let him
Hey,
go.
what was Peyton? When was Peyton born?
Peyton.
Peyton.
So
Manning.
when's
Let's
the
do
year,
it.
when's the year of the elephant?
try it.
I feel like that has
Oh yeah,
something
when
to do
is
with
the year of the
tide.
elephant?
Oh, you know what?
Because
Actually,
the tides are a changing.
I think I did do this.
He is
Okay, so
cooking. Let him cook.
so check
The
this
tidal
out.
waters came in Florida.
Birthday.
The backwash. of the swamp.
Okay. Peyton Manning birthday, right? He was born 1976.
76. We know
Okay,
that.
76
Watch it be a rabbit year.
It was. It was a monkey. No, he was a year of the dragon.
Okay. Well, that makes sense.
That-
But wait.
But
T.
he was a
Martin.
beast.
T. Martin is who we need to
But-
be looking up.
Oh Lord, yeah, we do need to know.
So we need to
he
look up
was
Joey
98.
Aguilar's birth
Oh.
year.
okay.
There it is.
Then we'll know for sure.
Okay,
Place your
so-
bets now.
Tennessee.
You're not a sword.
Tennessee. Okay, so
That was actually funny, Lindsay.
here's the deal with the dragon, though. Here's the cool thing about the dragon with Peyton Manning. So even though Tennessee, the university
It's tiger.
was a tiger year,
Right.
we became a state, right,
Yeah.
in 1796, which was a dragon year, which makes sense. Dragon does well in dragon because it's location.
Right.
Okay, that was just cool with Peyton.
That is sick.
Whoa.
Caitlin just said Hypa was born in 78, which was a horse year, which is compatible with the tiger for its passion and ambition.
Beautiful. So
But-
horses
and
and,
you know what?
tigers are allies.
T. Martin was also
Born in 1978.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I'm looking at it right now. That's
Yeah.
crazy. Oh,
So he's
wow.
He's a horse.
he's a horse.
I'm a horse.
Oh, and we do have. I don't know if you can.
I'm not Mr. Ed, though.
We have a horse. Cut to a white
It's
shot right
there.
now.
Yeah.
We got
Hey, Chad.
straight up. We got a horse
Right there.
That's a terrible camera right there. But yes,
Wow.
that is.
I just think
That is a
cool,
plate
man.
with horses painted on it.
Oh my goodness! And we got that baseball signed by Jeff, the Jeff.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's no
One
other
name.
Jeff.
One name.
And you know who he is. Everybody in the chat, you know who he is. If you already know who he is, then type which Jeff it is because
My name's Jeff.
you already know.
That is crazy.
That's nuts.
That's interesting, dude.
That's very interesting.
Wow.
I'm not like into I love Chinese people and I love.
I'm so glad.
But yeah, I'm glad you led
clarified
with
this
that
on air.
before whatever comes
Yeah.
next.
Like I love them.
I'm kind of scared because he's
We do.
leaving.
Austin
But-
says yes. We do need a quarterback that was born in 1978.
Hey,
so-
if we
Let's get Brett Favre. Let's get Brett Favre
just
up
a
in
tiger
here.
QB
Aaron Rodgers just
and a
signed.
tiger
We're
head
gonna
coach,
Yeah.
we'll be champs again.
Oh man.
So
Lindsay said,
you say all this to lead to what?
No, that was
Like
just-
this is it.
coincidence.
This is it? Okay.
This is it. That's nuts.
This is just one thing
These
that
are-
I
these are
decided
signs.
to go down.
Yeah.
This is with anything, bro. Like there's so
Would
many
you say
things.
you went down a rabbit hole or a tiger hole?
I did.
Or a horse hole.
Veterinary sciences have entered the chat.
So we know that horses are compatible with tigers, but they are not compatible with Casey Goins, for sure.
Okay.
The
Okay.
balls, great. Wait.
Great do the balls are Chinese people cover in orange and white paint, so all Temu orders really originate from Knoxville.
It has to, and I think she's allowed to say that because she's Jewish. I think it rules.
I think it falls in the realm of acceptability.
Yeah, and yes, but I think it does. In
Yeah,
all
when
respects.
you come from a group that's been marginalized, you can make fun of others.
Okay.
Lindsay's
Kramer,
mind is blown right now.
back to what Kramer said. There is one of those moments, right?
I've had like
Yes.
5 of
With
those
this.
moments
Yes.
already.
So,
Yeah, I
fun
smelled
fact.
3 of them.
Fun fact: I am a pig,
Oh,
according to the Chinese,
Wife. Oh, Chinese got it.
right? And Bob is a snake,
and I had 2 snakes.
which means we're enemy signs, bro.
Oh,
so
that's-
now I hate you.
Now I hate you.
that makes sense.
No, but this is freaking funny because I'm
Yeah.
like piggy. So for pigs, and the snake year is not good, right? We're
Right.
supposed to have crappy years, and I mean, I did have 3 flat tires, and I did get mauled by a freaking pit bull this
You
year.
did. You got mauled by a pit bull.
Gosh, right?
Straight up.
Wow.
That's a real thing. Oh, that's what we forgot to tell you.
What
Bubba got mauled by a pit bull.
what about you're having a pretty good year?
I am. We're pregnant. I'm not pregnant. Kelsey's pregnant.
There's a possibility he
yeah.
is, but
It could have
interesting,
been,
dude.
but also,
Coincidence?
he's having a burrito.
we are. we did find out what the gender is, and I'm super excited. Drum roll, please.
Titanic.
It's a boy.
So close.
That's awesome. Let's go ahead and cut. We got to cut to an ad, so let's go. Kevin, you've got your ad.
Ready?
Yeah.
Do you feel guilty for feeding your family fat, stupid cows, but don't want to give up those delicious, mouth-watering steaks? Tired of asking where's the beef? Try asking which tree is the beef. Introducing Beef Leaf, where foliage meets filet. The world's finest renewable beef alternative made entirely from trees. That's right, Beef Leaf turns oats into ribeyes, maples into meatballs, and pines into protein-packed porterhouses. Each tender bite of Beef Leaf, trademark, is ethically harvested from trees that wanted to be beef. Probably we didn't ask. It's gluten-free, guilt-free, moo-free, and might even contain a little bit of chlorophyll. Hey! That's just for flavor, baby. May contain bark, sap, and strong emotional reactions from lumberjacks. Not responsible for squirrels trying to claim your steak. Beef Leaf, save a cow, eat a tree.
Awesome. Yeah. So pick you guys up some Beef Leaf today.
But where can we get beef leaf?
You can
Bob?
get. They are at every Whole Foods.
It is $100 a pound.
Yeah, I mean, trust me, there's a lot of pounds of them. So thank you guys. Thank you so much for saying congratulations.
Yes.
I get what all the celebration was for. Yeah, I'm having a boy. That's all. I thought they were excited about Beef Leaf.
Everybody's really excited about beef
Yes, that's awesome. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that right there. We're gonna go ahead and just cut to our last ad. Kramer, if you want to go ahead and do that, we should have done 3 earlier, but we're gonna go ahead and cut to it before we.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Dollar store.
What? You
Proudly presented by
which is
Dollar
literally
Store.
in every field ever.
Yes.
All right. All right. Are you tired of having the fattest toes in the room? I know I am.
Oh my gosh.
This summer, don't let your toe chub ruin your toe thongs. Introducing Lip Toe Suction. The world's first cosmetic procedure just for your fat little piggies. Say goodbye to sausage toes stuffed into sandals like bratwurst in a cage. With Lip Toe Suction, you'll be flaunting foot selfies like a gladiator of glamour. I used to hide my feet under beach towels. Now they're on billboards in Boca. Don't wait. Deep down inside that shoe of yours is a fat little piggy that just wants to go to the market.
Oh my gosh.
It's discreet, it's fabulous, and 100% unnecessary. But hey, so is latte art.
Look at what Sarah said.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Lip toe suction, trademark. Because every toe deserves to be a 10.
So much.
That's Bob.
That's so amazing. Much fun to read the whole way through.
So yes, I did come up with the ads. They did not know about the ads until they just read them. So that was the first. Jonathan, my left foot looks like honey poop. Oh my gosh. Oh, also, can we get? You're gonna, and I hate to do this to you, but you're gonna have to at least give your wife 50 points for that comment.
Oh yeah.
So you have to write that down.
We just found ourselves the poster child.
No, it wasn't. But also, can we cut to Kramer's camera real quick? Can you cut to camera 3? All right, yeah. I just so you can see this, when he was talking about it, it looked like the toe. What's in his mouth? Oh, I love it. That's amazing. We do have a chat POV cam that's coming to you next week. You will get those. Because I can guarantee you my wife is in the other room right now just like...
Shaking her head like
this. I can guarantee you she has not laughed once at anything that we've said. So yeah, we can cut to. Let's get a close up of Gabe's foot.
What?
We'll do that next week. We're gonna get that for you next week. But right now,
we'll do this ad again.
This is the moment we have all been waiting for.
Oh my gosh, that
right
is
now,
a
we're
weekly
about to do
runner.
The giveaway, and then here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna give you one last chance right now. If you haven't typed in the chat, I will survive. You can get your name for this drawing for the survival kit. Let's get it up on the table right now. Let's get it up right now. Let's get it there. Let's get it.
We're doing the drum.
All right, there we go. You get your official Blanket Fort Chronicles mug right there. Sweet. That's real porcelain. You got your trail mix, you got your beef jerkies, you got a whole pack of Oreos in here.
Got some Alani's in there.
You got to get that gold bond, you know what I'm saying? Get that gold bond for...
Hey, and most importantly, there's a blanket.
And there's a blanket, and it just makes sense because this is your Blanket Fort survival kit.
Which if you have toe chub rub, there's nothing better.
Toe chub rub? He's not even listening.
Toe chub rub. What? Yes. And then just another plug for light toe section. There you go. Awesome. So that's what we got. So we got, let's see, Mariah. All right, we got we're about to close the polls here in 30 seconds. So if you want it, hey, you know what? Hey, Kyle, we didn't even talk about this, but guess what? We're going to get you on the show, buddy. You're going to come be a guest on this show, straight up.
Oh, Kyle.
Bill Elliott already survived, but we're going to go ahead and put him in there for that as well.
Hey, also shout out to Kyle for helping me make some amazing raspberry chipotle smoked ribs.
What?
And
why don't you go ahead and tell them about your channel, Bubba?
Okay.
Go ahead.
Stop it, guys. So, the name is Bubba's Culinary Creations. Check it out on YouTube, man. We've got 20-something videos. It's just good food, man. We have a good time. So,
yeah,
not
definitely, and I can tell you this right now. And you're also doing it with a former member of the original BK Productions group.
Oh yes.
Am I right?
Yeah.
And we're gonna get him on here as well.
Yeah, and he's confirmed that, by the way.
He has confirmed that. Fantastic. So that is confirmed. Yeah, Gary Sisk, our boy G Sisk, he's doing it with you. Phenomenal food. I've tasted the food. It's incredible. And so if you're wanting to learn how to make incredible, awesome stuff, then check that out. Bubba's Culinary Creation, that's on YouTube. Also, if you're not following us on YouTube, follow us on YouTube because, we're going to have this, but we're all going to have some extra stuff on YouTube. Facebook is doing this weird thing right now where they just delete all live videos after a little bit. So we're like, you know what, Mark Zuckerberg, stuff it. So we just told him to stuff it, and we went on to YouTube as well. So we got both of those, and you can still be in the chat on that as well, and you can get with us there. So here it is right now. We've got it. We got him?
No, he's still working on it.
Oh, he's still working on them. So yeah, but we're really close. We're really close. Kyle Clark, yes, Gare Bear will be here. We got the people here. Here's the thing. You got to be in the chat. So when we say your name, let us know you're here, because if not, we're going to move on, and we're going to get somebody else. So make sure you're here. Let's see what we got. Oh, that's amazing. Check that out. Did you see that?
That was beautiful. And then
all right.
Great toss, Gabe. Good job.
Wait.
We need some kind of.
Oh, who it is?
All right.
We drum rolling it.
What is?
We drum rolling it.
I like
Drum
it. I like
roll
the
it, drum roll 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 it. Who do we got?
Sonia Heyman.
Sonia Heyman.
Robert
Is
White.
Sonia in the chat right now? If you're in the chat,
She's still on here?
you gotta say.
You have to
gotta let
reply
us know.
to it.
10
You gotta
second
let us know.
countdown.
Somebody
Go.
tell Sonia. Oh, there she's there! Hey! Everybody, let's get a bunch of fire emojis in the chat for Sonia. We're gonna make sure
Oh,
you
down
get
to the
this
last second.
down. I mean, it was like we were that.
Yeah.
Bill's calling her.
Nice.
That is awesome, guys.
Oh my God.
Thank you so much for joining us. Next week we are going to have a special guest. We're
Yes.
still confirming that who it is right now, but we are going to have a guest next week, and we'll let you know as soon as we find that out. Follow us on Facebook. Follow us on YouTube. Make sure you like and subscribe.
Bill said
all
replay.
that fun stuff. Bill said replay. So yeah, congratulations to Sonia Heyman for getting our survival kit, which you don't live very far from
No.
me, so I'm just going to drop it off in your front yard. So after
And if
this-
you're lucky,
On a
wear
rainy day.
clothes.
yeah, on a rainy day, we're gonna do it right now because it's been raining today. But
Actually,
guys,
past our house on the way home.
you did, yeah. So Kevin's gonna swing it by to you. Then we'll just make that happen. So,
See, because that's
yeah.
just the kind of service you get with a blanket. fort.
This okay. So Katie, we thought about. Listen,
Hey, Josh wants to know where to buy a mug.
where to buy the
my
mugs.
gosh.
So you can buy that at bkpstudio.com. The store is going to go live this week. You can buy those at bkpstudio.com as well as some other merch. I'm not. Yeah, I am. I'm wearing a hat right now. So you got the BKP Studio hats, they're super comfortable, and we've got some t-shirts as well that's on there. So thank you guys so much for joining us. Thanks for being here, and we hope that you tune in next week. You got something to say just to give them
Well,
some
just kind of a last little something
yeah,
for the road.
leave him with something.
All right.
Give him some value, Kev.
A man who runs in front of a car
Mm-hmm.
gets tired,
Yeah.
but a man who runs behind the car is exhausted.
Oh my God.
Yes, wow. And with that,
That was so good.
we're gonna go ahead and
Wait. Have you heard this thing about the pink house?
All right.